Michelle has been a Toastmaster for a decade.
Here he is.
That sounds longer than 10 years, doesn't it?
Shame on you.
Okay, there have been so many changes within the club, but one thing is for sure, the Toastmaster format. Please help me welcome Michelle Dunlap presenting Lights, Camera, Action.
This will go to the CPA.
Lights, camera, action!
Hey.
All of you, we need to book the hall. We need to sell tickets. And we need to fill this room because there is going to be a show and you will be entertained. How would you feel if you were so excited and you found a Broadway show that you wanted to go see? You show up, everybody, including the producer, the director, and the actors, were lackadaisical in reference to putting on that show. Feel pretty gypped. I know I would, especially after paying Broadway money. Well, I'd like to suggest to you that Toastmasters is like putting on a show. Let's start with our MC, our event producer, our Toastmaster. Before the meeting, it's his job to prepare an agenda, which he has done and brought to us, and that is our format for the meeting. During the show, Thomas is doing a great job of keeping us on schedule. Did you notice how he looked at his watch that one time? Yep, we're still on time. And it's also his job to introduce and to have transitions in between segments. Great job. Wonderful job so far. Then we also have our leading actors, Jeremy and myself. There's room for both of us. Before the meeting, it is our job to practice, practice, practice. During the meeting, we come in, we have to tell our timer how much time our speech needs, present our evaluation books to our evaluators. But one of the things that we do in this club, just because it makes it a lot easier, when the Toastmaster is giving our introduction, we are called to stand up to the front, so that way we're not shuffling our papers and getting up and straightening our dress before, so that could be a nice, smooth transition. So these are all little things that you may not see, but they're very important during the course of a meeting. Now we have our table topics master. That's our director. You're going to be playing our director today, and it's your job, Denise, to broaden our minds. Before the meeting, the table topics master will look at the theme of the meeting and try to tie in his or her questions to the theme. So today's Pack Rat is the theme, so I can't wait. And during the meeting, as the table topics master, it's really important. In Toastmasters, yeah, we have a few speaking roles, but it's really important to give everybody an opportunity to speak that doesn't have, let's say, a major role. So Denise will pay close attention as to who our speakers are and who our evaluators are, and probably not call on them, and instead give the rest of the audience a chance to participate. Her questions will stick to the theme, and also she will keep track of time, because during table topics, if we're running a little over on time due to the speakers went over, then she needs to adjust how many questions she will ask. Then we have our general evaluator. That's our producer. The producer provides feedback on the meeting as a whole. The producer will introduce the assistant producers, who are the evaluators. Now during the meeting, the evaluators, of course, they have the manuals from the speakers. They are to review the objectives, because even though we may be up here and just give a sparkling performance with wonderful hand gestures and awesome eye contact, that's not my objective. My objective is to get to the point. So I can't get too far off on a tangent. And then we have our stagehands, our functionaries. Today we have our timer, Paul. Thank you. I know, Paul, this is your first time.
Smoothly, very nice.
I know, and you're doing a great job. I'm seeing the lights happening, and it's wonderful. You did a great job of explaining your role at the beginning, and now you're following up with everything. Thank you for doing that. We have our All-County, affectionately known as the Bell. And that's Bonnie. It is her job today to make sure that we are focusing on entertaining and not distracting with our speech. Because if I got up here and was trying to present my speech like that, it would be brutal, not only for me, but for you. And so, Bonnie, your job is very important. And I know that everybody sees the bell as a distraction, but it's not, because sometimes when you're speaking that way, you don't hear yourself. So it's to kind of wake yourself up out of the trance, as I call it. Next, we have our grammarian. Now, what a great word. I always thought it was lackadaisical. I've now been corrected. I love it. But our grammarian, the purpose of our grammarian, before the meeting, they will choose a word of the day. Sometimes it's tied to the theme, sometimes it doesn't have to be. And then they present it to us, and it is our job to use it. What better way to increase your vocabulary and to hear it in different contexts? Because it's one thing for you to speak it just once, but as you hear it in different ways that other people are using it, then it solidifies. And of course, we have our vote counter. Before the meeting, you have no responsibilities. Isn't that great? And during the meeting, she takes bribes. She left that part out because she is just too honest. But I've seen a few people slide her, a buck or two. It's not a big money maker, is it? But as you can see, none of these roles are really that difficult. But they are vital, absolutely vital to the meeting, because without one person performing their role, it really does take away from the effect, from the educational process that Toastmasters has to offer. All of us combined, like we have a saying in this club, we are a team, and it takes all of us to put on this show. So remember, the next time you think of lights, camera, action, you guys are the ones that are on. Thank you.